Good morning. Going on a little run on 38 here in Florida, Santa Rosa Beach. It's approximately 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's about 45 degrees and a little chilly, a little cold, but I'm here. You know, I've been struggling to get out here and run in these mornings, so I decided to run closer to my work, so at least there's some sunlight, because running before the sun when it's really dark, you know, there's a difference in running in the cold with no sun and running in the cold with sun. Definitely makes a difference. And I don't know, I'm tired of making excuses, tired of not showing up, so I'm just gonna set a date, show up and get the run in, because I can't just run on my days off anymore. I gotta get some more running in. So here I am. What a beautiful view this morning. So easy to make excuses for yourself. As I start running this morning, my legs don't feel like I'm ready to run. My calf's a little sore for whatever reason. I'm tired. Didn't get good sleep last night, but man, after about a mile or two, all those excuses melt away. You just gotta show up. That's the first step. Well guys, we all have our strengths and we all have our weaknesses, and I'll be the first to admit the cold weather is definitely a weakness of mine. So I don't have any issue getting up early. I have no issue getting up to run, except for when it's cold. And that's something I'm learning to navigate. So I just challenge you that when you have problems, don't avoid them. Just find a solution. And that's what I'm working on right now. Because one thing I can't do is just not show up. So I gotta figure this piece out. And keep in mind, I haven't been running for a long time. You know, I haven't been running for a full season, for a full year. So I haven't got to experience all the cold and what that looks like. And I know some people have no issue running in the cold, but I mean, there's a reason why I live in Florida. Cold's just not for me. And here we are in the heart of January, which is our coldest month. So I'm hanging in there. I'm still getting some miles in today, so happy about that. Some of you may know, but I ran my first race this year on January 4th, a 10-mile trail run, which I'm super happy about. I wasn't really racing, I just wanted the experience, but I did beat my PR for the 10 mile by 4 minutes, and I also finished third in my division, which is males age 30 to 39. So super stoked about that. This is a yearly race called the Ellie Biscuit Trail Trot. They do 10 and 20 mile trail, and next year I'm definitely going to show up in a different way. But for now, I'm just continuing to learn about myself and grow. I went ahead and signed up for the Seaside Half Marathon, which is on February 16th, which is another reason why I can't just afford not to keep running and keep training. Because although I'm not racing there either, I still want to show up for myself. I still want to put my best foot forward and see what I can do. But I'm super excited about that. And yeah, I'm happy to share that journey with you guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. So guys, as I'm growing, I'm also growing with this channel. And pretty much all this content that I put out, it's just me taking a shot. I don't know if it's gonna hit or miss. And honestly, I don't know if you guys like it or not. I don't get a whole lot of feedback I get a few comments here and there, some likes, but haven't really reached that level of engagement on my channel yet. And I know I'm still a small channel, about 50 subscribers or so, but I really would like to know, what do you like, what do you not like, what would you like to see? If you have any advice or tips that would help you, I'm still navigating that and exploring. I do want to apologize for a lot of the background noise, the traffic. I think I've decided that I'll probably try to do most of my jog vlogs maybe on the trail, that new trail that I found that's just a little bit more peaceful. I think that might be beneficial to you guys. Something else I was considering is maybe doing some content about my weight loss journey, about how I lost 100 pounds and got into running. Maybe do some videos that are focused on that. So I do think that a lot of people will benefit from that, especially in the new year, as people are trying to make adjustments and change their life. Losing 100 pounds and becoming active is it's not easy, but it's possible. So maybe I can help you guys with some comment, some video and content surrounding that topic. And I'm also considering doing some content about how I meal prep and kind of what I eat and what I do, because I'm a busy person. I work 40 to 45, 50 hours a week, and I commute 2 hours a day. Plus I'm running and involved in, other extracurricular activities, like, my kids play sports and, jiu-jitsu, soccer. We're involved with the church. So I'm always at least 2 or 3 days a week somewhere outside of work. And if I can do it, you can too. I know a lot of people make excuses and they don't have time, but you just got to make time. If it matters to you, you'll make time for it. And until it matters, you're not going to make the time. So maybe I'll make some content on just kind of what works for me from my point of view, and maybe it'll help spark some creativity in your schedule so you can show up for yourself in many ways. So thinking about that. So yeah, comment. Let's engage. I love to hear from you. Speaking of managing our time is literally one of the most valuable resources we have. Time is one of those things that you have to spend it every day and you never get it back. You can make money, you can lose money, you can make more money, but time is one of those things that once you spend it, you never get it back. So just make sure that you're spending your time wisely. Think of time being spent as an investment on your life. The time you spend today is an investment towards your future. So, for example, me taking time to get up early, to get ready, start prepping last night, all that time I put into running today is an investment on my health in the future and my physical fitness. A lot of us, and myself included, we waste a lot of time on unnecessary things. We got to get into a mindset where we're spending more time on things that are beneficial to us and our family, and making sure that we're being intentional. That's kind of what my whole motto is about. Showing up and being intentional is managing your time. And we're all gonna have weak days, but that's okay. Put those days behind you. Always start fresh, start new. Just continue to try to be better. But wasting your time on entertainment and just laziness, that's not it, man. Spend your time wisely. I like to think of our life as like an hourglass full of sand, and each one of those grains of sand is an hour. And imagine that the day you were born, that hourglass was turned upside down, and those grains of sand are always dropping down. It never stops. And none of us know how much sand is left on the top of the hourglass. We only know what's on the bottom. We only know what's dropped. You literally have no idea how much sand you have left on the top of the hourglass. And I bet if you did, you would start managing your life and your time more wisely. So think of it through that mindset. Start managing your time and spending your time on things that are worth your time. It's your time. You don't have to waste it. And you don't have to give it to people who don't deserve it either. Anyways, that's my 2 cents. All right, guys, just finished up an 8-mile run, 1 hour, 12 minutes with an average pace of 9 minutes and 2 seconds, which is awesome. I think I crushed it today. Wasn't really trying to set a PR, but maybe I did. I'll have to go check Strava. I'll post it on YouTube Shorts as always. But yeah, just make sure you guys are making good decisions today. Just remember, you can spend money and you can get it back, but when you spend time, you don't get that back. So let's make sure we're being disciplined with our time. As always, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'm proud of you if you're watching this, because likely that's the first step for you, showing up for yourself. Next step is just being disciplined with your time. And if you would, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love to engage with you. I'd love to help you if I could. I can only speak from my own experience and my own point of view, but if I can help one person out there change their life, it's all worth it. I know I've changed my life, and I've decided that this is something that I'll continue to do for the rest of my life. I used to joke and say that I'll be doing this till at least 70 years old, but when I was on that trail run 2 weeks ago, I met this guy who's 72 years old, and he was running a 10-miler, and he was telling me that he was training for a 30-mile ultra. And man, that just blew my mind, and it completely just changed my whole view on this thing. And I thought, well, I thought 70 was the goal, but man, I might just be doing this till I can't walk anymore. And when I can't walk anymore, I might be just pushing a wheelchair with my hands until I can't stop anymore. So I don't know, it's very inspiring to see other people in these races and kind of follow along their journeys. And that's half the reason why I want these experiences with these races, because man, there's a different side of life that, you know, you can tap into. And we just got to put those screens down. I know it's kind of ironic because you're watching me on the screen right now, but I like to think of this as less entertainment, more of a self-help learning. That's kind of what I use my screen for. Less entertainment, more learning. So the motto of the story, you know, as always, show up for yourself, be intentional, go hard or stay the same. I'll see you guys next time.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.